Hello before, good morning. This is me, Mr. Andy. Here. In this video, I will explain it to you our topic of input devices. Chapter 1, Know Your Computer Input Devices. Okay? I'm going to show you my presentation. Here. Now, I will need pointer. Know Your Computer Input Devices. First thing first, rules about Google Meet. You must make sure you turn off your microphone with red sign here all the time during Google Meet session. And you must make sure that your camera is on. I need to see your face during Google Meet session. Mr. Andy, what if I have something to ask or something to say? Well, let's go to the next slide. If you have something question, you can type on chat box. You can type Y for yes, N for no, me, me. It means that you have something to ask, you have something to say. Then I will call your name, you will turn on your microphone and you will start talking. Okay? Here you must take a note that chat box is for response only. Do not type unnecessary things on chat box, right? Chat box will use for ICT lesson learning purpose only. Now, preparation. You will need your ICT book and also water bottle. Okay, let's start with input devices. What is input devices? What it mean by input devices? Input something in English terminology. That's something you put in, store in, or goes in. I will give you example like this. You need to buy something, you need to buy grocery from store. First step, you must go in to the store, right? You cannot buy things if you are outside store. You must go in. That's called it input. In computer. The devices that give data or instruction to the computer are called input devices. The most commonly input devices are keyboard and mouse. This is the common one. Keyboard and mouse. You always use it every day during ICT time in ICT room. Now, let's discuss one by one about go more deeper to input devices. Keyboard. You know that keyboard is for typing, right? You can give instruction to computer. Hey, my computer, I need to type something. There, the computer will process it and will display it to you on screen. If you type ICT class Mr. Andy, your screen will display ICT class Mr. Andy. It will not display something else. Computer only obey your instruction, only follow your instruction. Okay? You know that with keyboard you can input letters, numbers, other characters into computer. Do you know that you can type also what they call it emoticon with keyboard? Of course, traditional one, not the fancy one, but you can type it by yourself. Now, mouse. You know mouse, right? You know my computer mouse. You always use it as a year 3 last year. This mouse, you always use it to point something. If you move your mouse, my pointer will move. It said that as you move mouse, a small arrow moves on the screen. Well, wait, I will turn off my pointer. Here, this arrow. Arrow will move on screen. If you move your mouse, the arrow on the screen is called pointer. This is pointer. Now I need the red pointer for my presentation. This is my pointer. It changed to red like a fireball. Do you know that because of that, mouse is called as pointing device to point something on your screen. point something, right? You can point there, there, and there, and there. Now, in this picture, you know that there is an old mouse, this one. It's like a rotten mouse. And it has ball in it. Years ago, there is a mouse with ball. So inside this mouse, there is a ball. It's quite heavy, then now use this day. On this day, today, if you buy mouse, you will always have optical mouse. The one that it has here, the sensor, optic. See, if I touch this sensor, your pointer will be moved also. Here is it, there, see? Because the sensor will read your mouse, not using ball anymore, okay? Joystick. Some of you play Roblox. Some of you play Mobile Legend games. If you're using computer, you will need mouse and keyboard to control your character. But also with computer, you also can plug in your joystick to your computer or laptop, and you can control your character with your joystick. I have I have put it here for pictures, different kind of joystick. Joystick always used to control your games, most of it. Okay. Scanner is a device that can read your document, read your photo, picture, your book. Uh, I have scanned ICT books, so from your physical book, it convert to a file, to picture. I need scanner. Scanner some kind like its device looks like a photocopy machine. You put your document there, bam, and then start press it. It will read and convert to file. It can be GPG, picture, or PDF. Scan to read data, right? Now, this one, barcode reader. Hey, Mr. Adi, I ever saw it inside store, inside Indomaret, Alfamart, or my grocery, or whatever it is, computer shop, computer store, or any kind of store. When I go to the cashier, when I want to pay, the cashier will read my things with this barcode reader. Sometimes it will give the sound like beep, beep, beep. It will read this barcode. Here, this is the barcode. What is barcode? Barcode is a set of lines of different thickness. If you ever notice barcode back of your things, here, this one. I have barcode also. Here, if you buy bread, not only bread, food, beverage, any kind of things, you will have barcode at the back. This is barcode. Most packet product in shop are barcodes on them, usually at the back side. Okay. Now barcode reader will read this barcode and will display on screen bread 10,000, something like that. So you have to pay 10,000 to the cashier. With that barcode, computer will process, computer will receive data. What price of the barcode using that barcode reader? Now, Lightpad. Right? Nowadays, we always you call it as pen or stylus. If you have iPad, Samsung Tab, or even phone you can use your pen, not this pencil. No, not also this pen. I have pen. Yeah, no, not this kind of pen, but it's a electronic pen. Okay, usually we call it as stylus. We always use that pen to draw something, usually to draw something. If you have iPad, Samsung Tab, and you need to draw, it will give you a nice result for drawing using that pen. Okay. Now camera. You know that during this home learning, you will need a camera. I need to see your face on cam. I need to see your expression on cam. Web camera is an input device. Do you know why input? Because with web camera, with cam, this I will have to show it to you. I'm using a laptop. This is my cam. Look at my finger, okay? I will show it to you. This is my webcam there, see, on top of my screen. Using that cam, it will record my face. It will goes into the CPU, to the computer. It will process it. It will save it as a video file. Now, if you have a question, Mr. Andy, when I use your computer, when I use my computer at ICT room, I cannot find any webcam there. Yes, you're correct. No webcam inside ICT room. Usually, if you're using desktop PC, like the one you have inside ICT room, you will need additional webcam. You need to buy more to buy that webcam. It's totally different with laptop. If you buy laptop, webcam is already there on top of your screen. It's already installed, attached there automatically with laptop. Okay, let's see what's next. That's next. Activity. This is for online home learning. We will do it together during Google Meet session. Okay, so it's about circle me which one is input device, which one is output device. This is to remind you again which one the input, which one the output. There. Mhm. That's it. This is the end of this week one topic for you. We'll meet again next week. See you.